I recently went back to the same Five Guys that I first visited way long gone in the past. My most recent visit to the burger joint was on a Sunday evening, and I could still point out to you where I was sitting with them all those years ago. I didn't sit at the same table from the past, but I looked over at it. It was back when I was in middle school and did my homework on clay tablets. I joke, but sometimes it feels that long ago. It was back when I was in confirmation at the church I grew up in. Back when the old pastor was still there and all the youth hadn't left. Back when the building was being remodeled and I actually interacted with people my own age. The pastor at the time had taken the four of us for an evening out. It was me and three other guys from my confirmation group. We were all so young looking back at it. We all piled into the back of the church's old van and went to that same Five Guys. Despite the fact that I almost made it through whole school days walking the sidelines like a forgotten shadow, I could say I was one of them. We talked and laughed and told jokes the whole entire van ride. I remember someone started a Yo Mama joke contest. I think I won with the joke about her being so hairy that you got a rug burn at birth. Nostalgia is bittersweet, but it was such a happy memory. When we eventually got to the place and received our order, I got the idea of feeding someone else a french fry dipped in ketchup with your eyes closed. It was a messy game in the end. It was a stark contrast from people talking over me in class during group projects. Very different from living vicariously through the stories people told around the lunch table about having fun with their friends. Different from always being on the outside looking through the glass. Belonging is as fleeting as the wind, and I got a glimpse of that feeling that evening going out. It's been an empty stretch of highway for the past couple years though, but I guess that's what makes you appreciate those times. Of course what I do now in my own happiness is in the palm of my own hand. But you know how scary trying again can be sometimes. Maybe this house you hibernate in is a ship bound for the expanse of a lonely blue ocean, but I would like to think that land is on the horizon. Sure, it can feel like the best is something receding into the distant fog, lost in the echoes of the past. I like to count the pinpricks of stars at night from my bedroom window too, like they were places I once belonged. But damn if it wasn't a beautiful moment. Like you never even realized you were making memories. Sure, I never spoke with any of the others outside of church, but I took what I got. What I would give to just have a few seconds sitting at that same table next to those who moved on. I wonder if they ever think of that evening also, or is it something lost in all the other nostalgic things that they've since lived? I don't know, but it was certainly beautiful to me at least. They say home has a certain belonging. They say home is where the heart is. I guess my heart is a hitchhiker at the roadside if that's the case. Maybe home was in that beam of a flashlight as you and your friends told ghost stories at sleepover on a Friday night. Maybe it was with those coworkers so you could blow smoke without back on break. Maybe home was that class you had and they all knew your name and you knew theirs. Sure, the semester ends and they all get scattered to the breeze like fallen leaves, but such is time. Home for me was at that table at the far side of the tiled wall where we all sat and ate burgers laughing. Home was in the back of that old musty Ford van that we all piled into. Maybe home has less to do with a place and more to do with what once was when you actually felt something. Anyways, you can never really fully relive the past even if you return to the same place. I know because I tried. You can never really truly get that exact same feeling doing it again. I guess that's why people say that the present is a gift.